So while we were filming last week's episode, 3 events were happening simultaneously, so we did not get to include them in that one. But guess what? We're dropping them in this one along with all that happened this past week. A very packed episode this week, still keeping it short and to the point, but lots to cover. So let's get to it. This is 116.
One.
6. Beautiful island.
A 15-kilowatt solar PV system was recently commissioned at the Charlottesville Methodist Primary School. This project aims to reduce electricity costs in schools across the country while simultaneously promoting renewable energy solutions.
This project represents a key step in our commitment to enhancing energy resilience, increasing renewable energy penetration, and reducing greenhouse gas emissions.
For a very long time, we have been reliant solely on hydrocarbons. But this is a step in the right direction, a step towards diversifying our energy consumption patterns, and a step towards doing so in the most sustainable manner.
Building a sustainable future for Trinidad and Tobago and having that conversation, especially with our young people, we must look at how we treat our environment, look at what and how we consume the fossil fuels under the ground that we benefited from over the last 30 years that caused us to enjoy the standard of living that we have grown accustomed to. This can no longer be our business model for the next 20 years.
Tobago's very own Rachel Castells is Miss Lauren Rivet 2024. Yes, guys, the title is back in Tobago after 30 years. The competition took place in Trinidad and we have some highlights.
From a Berry Dodo, Shelby Outer. And your Lauren Rivet, your Queen 2024. I'm so proud of my hometown. Let's hear it again for Rachel Cattell, Uncle Dance Theatre of Tobago.
Tobago is preparing for increased visitors to the island just in time for the Tobago October Carnival scheduled for the 25th to the 27th. Now, the THA recently held a media briefing to inform the public of the plans for the event.
You will see the rollout of our branding as early as next week as we continue to prepare. We just came off of a very successful roadshow tour in Trinidad all of previous week, and that showed an impact of more than 15,000 people on one given point. So we are really expecting greater interest in this 2024 showing of the Tobago October Carnival.
Upon his arrival back to Tobago, Paralympic athlete Akim Stewart received a hero's welcome and was presented with a $100,000 check, courtesy the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport for his sterling performance at the recently concluded Paralympic Games in Paris, France. Tobago farmers got the opportunity to be a part of a workshop that provided them with essential knowledge on increasing the speed of their papaya production and improving the quality, consistency and marketability of their crops. The 2-day workshop took place at the Shore Park complex.
Today's training on improved and sustainable practices for high productivity in papaya production is a perfect example of why hands-on training is crucial. agriculture is both a science and a business, one that demands a deep understanding of scientific principles as well as practical application.
The National Training Agency and the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago recently opened a joint office at the Colosseum in Crown Point, where they aim to provide reliable and efficient service to the people of Tobago.
We are happy to have both institutions here on island. We are happy to facilitate. We are happy that the people of Tobago can equally just walk in to your offices and get the services that are required.
3 Tobago students are recipients of scholarships from the Embassy of the Republic of China to Trinidad and Tobago. They were presented with their scholarships at a ceremony hosted by His Excellency Fang Chu and the Chief Secretary Tobago, the Honorable Farley Augustine, at the Shore Park Complex. The students were chosen based on their academic performance. And that's how we end this episode of 116. As always, guys, I enjoy bringing you everything THA in bite-sized pieces. If you've missed any of our episodes, you can catch them all on our YouTube channel at the Office of the Chief Secretary. I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards, and I'll catch you in our next episode. Bye!
Six. Beautiful island.
That was a production of the Department of Information, Office of the Chief Secretary, Tobago House of Assembly.